Today we're going to talk about the divisibility rules, and it's kind of some different, for lack of a better word, tricks to help you know if a number is divisible by other numbers. And the numbers that we're going to be focusing on are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. There's some other rules out there. This is one example of a website that lists a couple more rules. I think they had 7, 11, and 12. But these are the ones that we're mainly going to focus on. These are great rules to have memorized and to be able to just quickly go to when you're looking for if numbers are divisible by other numbers. It'll help with the factors that we did the other day. Um, when we get to fractions, knowing your divisibility rules will really be beneficial later on in the year. And then before we get started, one more thing. I have on our iPods at school, we've got a game called Divisibility Dash that works on divisibility rules. Sometimes it's a free download from iTunes. It's an everyday math app. It's called Divisibility Dash, and you just have to check for if there's ever a free version. And typically, I'll try and email you if there's a free version. So let's get started with divisibility rules. The divisibility rule for 2 is if the number is even, it's divisible by 2. And if we remember, our even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So if a number ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, you know it's going to be divisible by 2. 3. 3 is kind of a fun one. If you take the sum of the digits, if you add up the digits in the number, and if that number is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. So let's go with the number 27. Well, 27 is, sum of the digits would be 2 plus 7, which equals 9. 9 is divisible by 3, so that means 27 is divisible by 3. Okay, if we go to 111, 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3. 3 is divisible by 3, so that means 111 is divisible by 3. It works for any number from 2 digits up to 100 digits. Obviously, we won't ever get that big. Typically, we'll just get into the hundreds, but it works for any number. 4. 4 is not one that our book focuses on, but it's one that I like the kids to know. A number is divisible by 4 if the last 2 digits of the number are divisible by 4. So if we had the number 124, we looked at the last 2 digits, 24. 24 is divisible by 4, so 124 is divisible by 4. 188. 88 is divisible by 4, so 188 is divisible by 4. Again, it works for any number if you look at the last 2 digits, and if those numbers are divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4. And then 5. 5's kind of an easy one. As long as you have this memorized, you'll be able to find it. If a number ends with a 0 or a 5, the number is divisible by 5. Doesn't matter how many digits there are. If there's 1 digit, 100 digits, a million digits, all you have to do is look at that last number, and that number, if it's 0 or 5, will be divisible by 5. 6. 6 requires 2 different things. In order for a number to be divisible by 6, it has to be divisible by 2 and 3. 2 and 3. So if we look at the number 24, 24. Well, it ends with a 4, so that means it's divisible by 2. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6 is divisible by 3. So 24 is divisible by both 2 and 3, so it's divisible by 6. Let's try the number 96. 6 is an even number, so, well, 96 is an even number, but looking at the last digit, 6 divisible by 2, 9 plus 6 equals 15. 15 is divisible by 3, so that means 96 is divisible by 6 because it's divisible by both 2 and 3. Let's try one more example here. $126. Again, it's an even number, so it's divisible by 2. 1 plus 2 plus 6 equals 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So 126 is divisible by 6 because it's divisible by both 2 and 3. 9 is similar to 3. You take the sum of the digits, that's divisible. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. So let's think of an example here. Let's go with 81. 81, 8 plus 1 equals 9. 9 is divisible by 9, so 81 is divisible by 9. 333. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. 9 is divisible by 9, so 333 is divisible by 9. And let's go to the thousands. 1,341. 1,341. Is that divisible by 9? Let's see. 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 9 is divisible by 9, so that number is divisible by 9. And let's try and get a different one in here. $1,900 and 71. 1,971. 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 1 equals 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 1 is 18. 18 is divisible by 9, so 1,971 is divisible by 9. And then 10 is an easy one. All you have to do is look at the last digit of the number. If it ends with a 0, it's divisible by 10. We've got 100 is divisible by 10. 1,879,643,210. It's divisible by 10 because it ends with a 0. Make sure if you have any questions, you let Mr. Brandt know. and we'll talk to you later.